Comedic timing!
What's up, everyone? We are Comedic
Timing.
just like we rehearsed.
Timing.
And we got a great show for you today. First, we're going to play a game called...
Good, Bad, Worse. So we're going to have a panel of experts. You're going to be, whatever question you have, any problem, they're going to answer it. I do warn you that the answers may get a bit more eccentric as we go along. So, do we have, anyone have anything bothering them today?
How do you tell your fiance
Okay.
that you want him to work out more?
All right, so how, let me ask this panel of experts, dating experts as well, how would you tell your fiance to work out more?
So I can understand you don't want to hurt your fiance's feelings. So I think a great idea would be to kind of doing it together. So if you kind of say, hey, I'm starting this class right now, why don't you come join me? So it feels like a bonding thing moment, and plus he's also doing what you want him to do, or whatever you want him to look like.
That's reasonable advice. I would say good advice. So, panel member number two.
There's a variety of diet medication out there, stimulants, pre-workout. Just slip it into his morning coffee. He will naturally want to work out. He'll think it's coming from within. He'll think it's his idea, you know? And then you'll just have a fit husband.
Yeah, and then you'll work his heart out. Either way, it's cardio. All right, let me get panel guest number three.
Sister, I got you, okay? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go on full-on psychological warfare. What you're going to do is you're going to go to the local 24-hour fitness, and you're going to take selfies with the hottest guys that you can find, and just do hashtag living my best life. And then, you just text your fiance, hey, wish you were here, and you just ask guys if you can feel their muscles.
Very good. Remember, this is an expert, okay? All right, does anyone else have anything else eating away at them?
I don't know what to give my mom for Mother's Day.
Don't know what to give your mother for Mother's Day. Dr. Good.
I would suggest maybe looking back at all her interests, and then seeing maybe a gift card, like something really good for her.
Gift cards are always good. Dr. Beck.
I mean, I agree, but I think it's better to do the direct approach. Like, Mom, I'm getting you a gift, just tell me what to get you.
That could work.
All right, Dr. Worse.
I mean, everybody does the gift cards, the flowers, the jewelry. Who really needs another, bracelet from Tiffany's? What I'm thinking is that you take your mom to Vegas, okay? They have a great show there called Thunder from Down Under. And if she doesn't like that, there's also Magic Mike XXL, the live tour experience. Call me and I can hook you up.
I like that. Let's do another one. Anyone else? We only have them for a limited time. Do we have another question, problem?
We only have one bathroom in our house. We're always fighting over it, especially when everyone has to do the same thing at the same time.
Okay, only one bathroom. How would they go about sharing this bathroom or setting up boundaries, schedules, Dr. Good?
Sure. I understand, when everyone is kind of crowding for one bathroom, so maybe a family meeting and just better planning and structure around the time.
I like that, but I would also like to hear Dr. Bath's.
Well, in the morning, it's whoever wakes up first, gets there first. Doesn't matter anyone else's needs. Just as long as you need in that bathroom, take your time, because you never know when you're going to get another chance in there.
Yeah.
It's true. Dr. Worse?
This country is regressing. We are going back to our most animalistic, primal-based selves. And as such, you need to fight for your territory. Just like dogs mark their territory in the dog park, they mark their patch of grass. You mark your bathroom. You fight for what is yours. You eat that can of black beans, and you set a stink bomb there so no one else can go into your territory. And that's how you get what's right for you.
All right, give it up for the panel.
All right, we're going to play another game for y'all. It's called Party Guests. we're going to have Brian, our good friend, leave the room and shut the door.
And he's not going to put his ear to the door.
And he's not going to put his ear to the door, or so help me God. What we're going to do is ask you guys for quirks that we will have while he's throwing a party that he has to guess. Does that make sense? I sure hope so. It's a lot easier if you watch it happen. Trust me. So let's start with Carlos. Does anybody have a fun sort of
Yeah, what's my deal?
deal to give him for a party?
Always
Anything
has
at
to
all?
have the last word.
Always has to have last
Always
word.
has to have a good one. That's a good word. That's super good. What about a good friend Cody here?
His body's falling asleep one part at a time.
Your body. Wait, say it one more time.
Your body parts are falling asleep one piece at a time.
Okay, that's super good. I like that. What about a good friend Priya here?
She wants to take over the music and be the
She
DJ.
wants to. Okay, the music sucks and Priya's got to fix it.
Yeah, thank you.
And finally, what about me?
Everything needs to be perfect, like you're OCD about everything.
I'm OCD about everything. Okay. That shouldn't be hard. All right, but let's get our good friend Brian back in the room by just shouting his name super loud.
Oh my God, setting up for Mother's Day is so much work. Why couldn't I have just gotten her like a gift from Tiffany's or something instead of hire all these people to come and dance for her? Hope she'll like it. I think I hear someone at the door. Hello, are you
Hello?
one of the dancers?
Hello?
Oh,
Hello?
Irish Jig.
Hey,
Hey.
Oh,
Hey, what's
Jesus Christ. What have you done? Did you hang these?
Yeah.
They're terrible, dude.
Oh,
Oh my God. They're,
I wanted to make my mother happy.
well, she's gonna disown you.
Oh.
What? Oh my God.
Okay, hold on. Let me get this one. Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it
Ow!
going?
Ow, sorry.
Oh.
It's tingles and stuff, you know?
Okay, I have that. I do.
Your
I have my own
tie
shit
is,
sometimes.
your tie is
Dude,
terrible.
my chest. Ow,
Okay,
ow.
why don't you just take a seat?
My
Why don't you
foot.
take a seat while I get that? You know, for a bunch of dancers, y'all don't seem to be that physically,
And you need to smile. Thank you.
Yeah, come in.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
Just got back from the library, you know.
Okay, yeah.
So, having a party, huh?
Yeah, I'm having a party. It's for my mother. It's Mother's Day. Surprise party.
Oh, yeah.
Could you actually sit in this chair, please? And I need it. Thank you. Oh, that's so much better.
You know, mothers sometimes like to just have a, one-on-one with their son.
Uh-huh. They like to have a one-on-one with their son.
Just got some plans.
All
I
right,
need
all
to
right.
fix it. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a little more intimate,
Uh-huh.
You're inviting,
Are you trying to give her a private dance? Is that what you're suggesting?
no.
Okay. Hello. All right, come in. Oh,
Hi.
diversity.
How are you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
What's that music?
Oh, it's we're having the dancers from my mother, the surprise dancers. We're just trying to get them in the mood.
Need you to sit in.
I think I can dance.
Okay, fine.
Ah!
No, you can stand there. It's okay.
That's actually,
You know, for a dancer, every time I seem to touch you, something seems to break. You seem very fragile.
I'm changing the music.
Just very numb, man. Just very
You're
numb.
very numb.
Please stand up.
In many different places.
So much better.
he has a condition.
You have a condition?
Oh my God.
Are your bones made out of glass?
I'm playing classical music.
You're playing-
There we go.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
Oh, are you the DJ for the group?
Yes, absolutely.
I
Yeah.
sure love Paganini.
Oh, sorry, these
Beautiful.
BPMs don't jive. Can you do something a little bit more rhythmic,
It's
please?
going to be
Are you-
Beethoven, and that's all we're doing.
Are you an interior designer with
No.
OCD?
Just a second. Just a second.
Yeah, all right, so you have OCD?
Yes.
Okay. So you Are you? You're not a snowflake liberal, but things keep breaking with you. You're just so fragile, and you seem to get stuck in the same position. Are you some sort of toy?
I just feel tingles everywhere.
Uh-huh.
And
Clearly he has a neurological disorder.
Uh-huh. Oh, you're like when the people, like your body fell asleep.
yes.
Yeah.
The music.
The music.
I feel so good being in charge of it. Here we go.
That's Beethoven's Fifth Symphony.
This is what I'm talking about.
You remind me of my brother. Are you a know-it-all?
Yeah, I would say so. Maybe a little more specific. That I like to, I do have a habit with my know-it-allness.
You're a snob?
By the way, could you play Beethoven's earlier music?
Staying like.
You're a music snob?
I like to say I'm a music connoisseur. Okay.
Does seem that way. And you're not a DJ, but you like being in control of things. So you're a control freak.
With the music.
Well, you know.
Great party you had.
Great party. Great party. I just.
Excellent party.
Yeah. Oh, so you're very verbose, and you like using big words.
Well, that's one of my habits, but I would say I'm a very I am verbose, but I'm also eloquent.
Uh-huh. Brainiac, you like using synonyms.
I also enjoy the occasional answer.
You like playing word games and mind games. Apparently.
Well, I just love the sound of my voice, and
You're a narcissist.
there, when you say something, I also like to follow up on there.
You like contradicting people. Are you just an asshole?
I am not an asshole, but I'm very demanding, and I know what I want. Okay.
You're not a Karen.
No matter what you say, I'm always going to say something.
So you enjoy talking back to people.
This guy reminds me of my ex. Just, anytime I'd say something, she just always had to.
Talk back.
I'd text her, hey, good night, and she'd text me back, I just tried to text her, and she just always had to.
I also
Get in the last word? We're going to do some long form for you now, but what I would love from the audience is a non-geographic location. Trader Joe. I heard Trader Joe's. Okay, thank you, Trader Joe's. Excuse me, sir, can you move your cart? This aisle is small.
Well, I'm having trouble picking out my spinach. I don't know if I want the organic or the organic from Mexico.
Look, it's Mother's Day weekend, okay? Trader Joe's is absolutely crap. I'm going to need you to move your cart.
It's Mexican Mother's Day. Did you know that?
As I'm not Mexican, I did not know that. Wait, Mexican mothers get 2 Mother's Days?
That's right.
Okay.
You would know that. I mean, you're shopping here at Trader Joe's. I mean, come on.
I wanted to get a real head start on real Mother's Day.
Oh, real Mother's Day?
Okay, I didn't mean it like that.
That is so offensive. Did you know that?
What are you going to do, cancel me?
Let me get your socials.
You're going to get my socials?
I want your socials.
I work at the school district. I'm a high school
Oh,
teacher.
you're a high school
Yeah,
teacher.
I teach
That's-
Spanish.
And you didn't know it was Mexican Mother's Day.
I did not.
What school district do you work for?
San Bernardino?
I happen to know the principal at one of those schools.
Oh, you know
You know-
Jake.
Jake, yes I do.
Hi, Jake. Nice to meet you. So you're applying for the Spanish teacher position.
Yeah. Mi español es muy bien.
Great. I don't know what you just said,
Sí.
but I know it sounds Spanish, so I'm going to give you the job. Yeah. You seem cool. You seem real cool.
My English is not so good, but I think it is better immersion for estudiantes.
Yeah, you just got a cool vibe about you, man.
Comprende?
Yeah, comprende.
Mom, back from school.
Oh, hey honey, how was it?
It was awful. I got the new Spanish teacher.
Oh my gosh, what happened, darling?
Like, you know how we're Spanish from Spain?
Yeah.
We were learning Spanish. I thought I was going to ace this class, but he's telling me all this is like, he's telling me, hey, class, ¿cómo se dice chalupa? ¿Cómo se dice gordita crunch?
Unacceptable. I'm going to that principal
Yeah,
right now.
I'm hurt.
I'm so sorry. Here, have some tapas. I'm so sorry you had such a hard day.
So, you have a problem with my teaching staff.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. It says here on the file of complaint, your son is learning too much about Mexican food and not enough about the Mexican language.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. I mean, we hire the best of the best. I mean, all of our teachers look good. They're well dressed. They come with the appropriate attire. I mean, all our teachers are models. Beautiful, beautiful teachers.
They don't seem competent.
Competent. Well, I will tell you this. They look competent. They look really competent. And we all know looks, first impressions, they go a long way. Even into the far reaches of your never-ending career success.
Is that why you were hired here?
Why, yes. I was actually one of the top models in England's top model. Yeah, well, the superintendent,
Jerry, principal, the Department of Education's coming down on us.
Shit.
They're gonna pull our funding, Jerry. I don't know what to tell you.
We need that.
They said if we don't cut Spanish class, we can't get that money. It's the cheddar.
Dinero.
And see, I don't teach the class. I don't know. I go with the experts. Okay. Jerry, we have to have Spanish class. I don't. Jerry, you're very calm about the situation. I'm freaking out, man. Are you?
We need the money. Yes. Who's
Tom. Professor, is that how you say it? Professor?
Yes.
Okay.
Muy bien.
that? I think he knows stuff.
Look, did you hear the Department of Ed? They're gonna they want us to cut the Spanish class.
With like scissors, right?
Jerry,
What's this?
yeah, his pupils are bad. I don't know what's up.
They're gonna.
You're gonna cut your job, man.
Wow. That's not good.
So basically Jerry, our superintendent, he was in the modeling industry for a very long time and got really hooked on drugs and decided to start his own school district.
Qualifications for this job.
Well, you have to look competent. I think I've explained that.
Sorry, please repeat that. What?
Are you working currently?
No.
Because you look very professional. I mean, this outfit, I mean, the blazer, the tie,
I am very invested in my son's education, and this is concerning to me.
Yeah, the education part. I think it's important for people to know about different cultures' foods. And that's where we stand. That's our official position. Yeah.
I'm more concerned about your qualifications, your experience in running the school.
Well, this is the first school I've...
Quesa lupa.
Quesalupa.
Cha lupa.
Chalupa.
Muy bien.
Yeah.
Muy bien, Tommy.
I got this.
What does it mean, Professor?
Es un, how you say in English, food.
It means boat, you moron.
Kids, estudiantes, come closer. I gotta be real with you. They're cutting the funding to this class.
We need that.
Good.
You need to learn Spanish. It's really important because as we're about to go into a trade war with Mexico, knowing Spanish could, get you access to food.
Importante.
Es muy importante.
If we cut the class, can I go home early?
No. Here's what I'm thinking. In order to save the class and raise enough money, I need you guys to get really good at Spanish and put on a play and sell tickets to the audience so we raise enough money to save my job.
I know how we can do this.
Son, I apologize. I thought I chose a really good school for you, but I'm concerned. I am so concerned.
You talked to the principal, right?
Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking, and I'm sorry.
He was in class today.
Really? What happened?
He was just listening to the professor complain about his job.
What? That's an adult conversation.
Mom,
Wait, what did you
please
say?
don't ground me. I was.
No, sweetie, you're not in trouble. I just need to know.
Well, so it turns out whatever you did might work because they might cut the Spanish class.
Sweetie, children should not be knowing these things. Oh my, I'm gonna go talk to the principal right this moment. I'm just horrified.
Not talking.
I am very, very upset right
Please.
now.
Oh, you're
Yes,
not
I
pleased.
have,
Pleased. You're not pleased?
no, I had to barge in here. I understand you're
Oh.
not expecting me.
Oh, I thought you were coming in energetic and happy.
No, I'm
okay.
very, very, very upset.
Well, I don't know why you would be. We cut the Spanish class. We cut the funding to the Spanish class. That's what you wanted, right?
Do you think it's appropriate for having teachers and educators talk about their money with children?
Well, we're trying to integrate, the adults with the kids a little bit more, We started a new program where we pass around a collection plate in school class. And the kids give a little bit of their lunch money to help support the teacher stipends.
What?
Yeah, it's working out great. The teachers are getting pay raises. You don't have to pay them as much anymore.
You're making the children pay teachers?
Oh, it's donation, but it's highly encouraged. And, if you do donate to the collection plate, you get a higher grade in the class.
I am paying for the teacher's fee.
Well, only if you're giving your child money. Which, who does that, right?
What are your qualifications?
I told you, I look competent.
What is your experience? My child has been in the school.
Okay. You're obviously hurting very much.
Yes, like
I want to apologize.
Okay.
I might not be presenting myself in the appropriate way.
All right.
And I do believe that you have some valid points.
Okay, I appreciate
You
being
should
heard.
keep separation between children's needs and parental needs separate. Whatever happens to the child at school, the parent should know nothing about it.
Hola, welcome to Taco Bell. Live Mas. Next customer, please.
Hey, aren't you Professor Sampson?
Oh my God, it's little Jimmy.
That's me.
Oh, I'm so ashamed for you to see me here.
What happened? You used to teach the best Spanish lessons.
I did, but they cut funding for the school.
Thanks to you, I can read this menu.
Oh,
I can. For the first time ever.
Wow.
I've never been able to read a menu at a Mexican food place ever.
Yeah, Professor, man, you're really solid.
Oh man, You know, it would really warm my heart if you could just read the menu for me to know that I made an impact on the lives of students today.
Okay,
Quesadilla.
yeah.
Okay.
Grilled chizo burrito, con salsa, green.
What about this one over here? It looks like a
Toquito.
no.
Fido.
Close.
No.
Sound it out. Use your phonetics.
Quito.
Keto.
Keto.
Awesome.
See, even now you're still an amazing teacher.
I know. At least you learned something, right?
Yeah. In churrito.
You know, why don't they have you back? What happened?
It's because I didn't actually know Spanish. I just
What? What the hell?
come to this place a lot.
How do you know all these food items then?
I come here every day.
You couldn't work here if you didn't know Spanish.
Yeah. That's the Spanish line. But I made an impact.
You did.
I did. And what I want to leave you kids with is that they should pay teachers more.
We think that's true. That's true.